What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Abeeradaywithtk. I'm doing a makeup episode right now because Friday I didn't get one in. I got some really bad news, and I was kind of not in the right headspace to do a video. Drank a few beers, but I didn't record it. Sometimes when something bad happens, you just got to deal with it. You got to sulk, and you got to get over it. So I sulked for the night, drank a few beers, felt sorry for myself. Then I got back up and decided to move forward, right? Kind of think about that old Rocky speech. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It matters how many times you get back up. So I decided to get back up and keep moving forward. Anyway, the beer that I have today for my makeup episode is Raspberry Cream Summer Wheat from Earnest Brew. Now, you'd think, it should be a nice summer day. Well, it's not. It's kind of humid. It's been raining. A little bit warm. It's kind of, dead air, not very nice out, but I'm out in the shed. I'm going to have a beer. We're going to make the most of it, right? That's all we can do. So, Earnest Brew, these guys are out of Toledo, Ohio. You may remember the name. I did two of their beers previously. I did Snowy Mount Crumpet, which I quite liked, and the Ernest Bock, which was their Bock beer. I think I did that real early in this series, maybe 20 or 30 days in. Earnest Brew is a brewery. I've had quite a few of their beers over the years, and I've always been kind of impressed with them. I think they do a really good job, and I'm happy to see them kind of expanding and trying new things. So this here, like I said, is a Raspberry Cream Summer Wheat. You have a little blurb on the side. It says, this American-style wheat beer is fermented with raspberry puree to give it plenty of fruit flavor. Lactose and oats are added to lend a slight sweetness and creamy mouthfeel, making this beer as enjoyable as a bright summer day. Well, it's a little overcast today, but I'll take my sun in any way I can get it, so this beer will have to fit the bill. Well, I was checking out their website. It was kind of interesting. They had a food truck calendar. I know like a lot of places have the schedules up there. They had the calendar. They also had a downloadable menu, so you could download whatever, like a PDF of what beers they had on draft. Thought that was pretty cool. So give that a little swirl in case we have some puree in the bottom. Ratings-wise, this does pretty good on Untappd. It had a 3.8. It wasn't listed on Beer Advocate. I went to look up the brewery on Beer Advocate, and this one wasn't there at all. So I guess there's nothing to go on there. All right. Color, kind of a dark amber color. It almost has a little bit of an orangey type hue to it. I don't know if you can pick it up too well, but it's got a nice color. Head, probably the width of my thumb, probably a little more before I yammer it on and let it go down. It looks same. It honestly looks kind of similar to the IPA. It looks frothy, but a bit clunky, and you can kind of see it breaking up a little bit. But it looks all right. There's a squirrel bro coming up the stairs over here. If we get lucky, maybe the squirrel will come and invade the video. It'll be quite interesting. I've been feeding this dude peanuts for a while, but since it's been raining, there have been no peanuts out. So I think he knows I'm here and he's creeping about. So if we're disturbed, that's what's up. Smell, not a whole lot. You pick up a little bit of like a funky fruit smell, but it's not kind of a sweet one or a really pungent smell. It's just kind of there, like a fermented fruit kind of thing. Not bad, but you pick up a little bit of fruit. That's about it. Kind of like a fermented, kind of sweet, not real sweet, not candy, not fake, but like kind of that real raspberry smell. It's quite nice. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's good. First thing I think you pick up, medium bodied. It does have a real nice silky mouthfeel, like it said. I hate to be the mouthfeel dude. I always think that's kind of weird and creepy. But you do pick it up. It does taste quite creamy. It's got a nice silky texture to it. It's really like a nice, I don't say viscosity, but a viscosity to the beer. Taste, I think you pick up the raspberry for sure. It's definitely there, but it's a nice natural raspberry taste. If you have fresh raspberries or blackberries or anything like that, there's nothing better. Nothing better. Conversely, if you have fake, cloyingly sweet, gross, artificial candy flavored fruit, it's terrible, right? It's not very good. This tastes like real raspberry puree. So there's a bit of sweetness to it, but it also has a little bit of tartness to it. It's one of the things I quite like about berries or cherries. They're sweet but tart at the same time, and I think this pulls that off quite well. Is a wheat beer, so you do pick up that nice wheat flavor. I think it complements the raspberry really nicely. This is a really good beer, and this is something I'll probably pick up quite a few of over the summer. I don't know about you. In the summer, you tend to get a lot of really light beers, and look, sometimes I get it. If it's 100 degrees, you're mowing the lawn, or you're out in the heat of a baseball game, you kind of want something really light where you can have a few sessional, completely get it. But if you don't want to really go that route, but it's still kind of nice warmer weather, something like this is perfect. The kind of a fruited wheat beer. It's a little more body to it, a little more going on, but it still kind of has that nice summer feel to it. It's not real heavy, not real dark, not going to bloat you up a whole lot, right? It's pretty decent. And I would say this, if you can find this one, go get it, check it out. It's really solid. Earnest Brew Works. For the third beer I've done of yours, you're going to get the third thumbs up. These are really good. I've kind of been digging your beers and, obviously want to try some more. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. What's your favorite summer beer? We're getting into the summer season. Let me know which one you like the most. I think the first one I ever had was a Sam Adams, some kind of lemon shandy. I remember we were in Florida, my father came out with a 6-pack with beer, and I was like, what the hell is this? I'd never seen anything like that. And we drank them on the ride back. Not supposed to do that, but hey, it was the old days, from West Palm back to Stuart, Florida. And I thought, this is odd. I've never had a beer like this. But it was the first summer beer that I remember being a distinct summer beer. So what's your favorite summer beer? Hey, till next time. Cheers.